All right, so today what I want to do is I want to demonstrate the process for getting your film into this tank as if it were in a bag, and how I kind of lay things out when I like to do this, so that, remember, this is, you're not going to be able to see what you're doing. You're going to be going all with the feel of your hands. All right, so let's just say I have my bag here in front of me, right? I'm going to actually kind of put things in order from where I work, right? Kind of from left to right. So I'm going to put my film in on the left. Okay, I'm going to actually open this tank up on the outside of the bag, right? We have our funnel. We have our reel, okay? And we have our light stop and the tank. So I'm going to put this in the back of the bag, okay? I'm going to then put this next, right? I'm going to put the funnel in, okay? You can actually switch these. This is good. We'll go, and then the lid kind of last, right? So I'm working from that order. Then I have my film here. I'm going to then need my opener, and then I'm going to need my scissors to cut the film inside of the bag, right? So let's say now we have our bag and we're ready to get going. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my film, okay? All right, I'm going to find the non-reel end of it. So this is the reel end, the non-reel end of it. I'm going to grab my opener, make sure I have my teeth. I'm going to open my film, okay? And then I'm going to kind of pull my film out. And what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to find the curvy end of the film. So I'm going to kind of find the narrow end and run my fingers to the curvy end of the film. I'm going to find this curve, and I'm going to put my fingers, I'm going to find the curve, and I'm just going to go a little past the curve. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut my film right past the curvy end. Okay. Now I have my film. I can actually set this down in the bag for a second. I'm going to grab my reel, and I'm going to run my fingers across the top of this reel until I find the two teeth. Okay, there's two teeth there, right? It's kind of bright, but I'm going to find those two teeth, and I'm going to put my fingers on those two teeth. I'm going to grab my film, and I'm going to slide my fingers, my film, under those two teeth, and kind of pull that through a little bit. You'll feel it kind of grab. Then I'm going to turn my film in front of me, and I'm going to kind of start cranking my film in that bag. I'm kind of using my thumb to kind of hold that film in place as I crank, kind of holding the left, cranking the right, making sure this kind of stays nice and spooled up in the bag. Kind of tricky. And I'm cranking, and I'll keep going until I hit a stopping point. When you feel like it gets stuck here, and what this is doing is spooling that film onto that reel so that it will go. Remember, I'm kind of using my thumb to kind of help push this. We never want to force anything in this reel because it could actually get stuck and break. So if it's getting tight, all right, so now I feel that I'm at the end of the stick here. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to find the end of that stick. I'm going to use two fingers. I'm going to cut the end of that stick off. So okay wherever it falls. And then I'm going to make sure that my film is successfully on that reel. Okay. Now I'm going to use my light stop, and I'm going to push the light stop through. And then I'm going to set my light stop and reel into my container. I'm going to put my funnel into my container, and I'm going to twist till it clicks. Good. And then I'm going to put the lid on it. And then I'll take it out of the bag. And voila, we have our film on that spool, on that reel, and ready for developing in our light-proof container. All right? Good luck. Practice. If you need to, you can work with extra film on the outside, getting it on the reel and cranking. Best way to do it is to practice a few times, and then when you feel comfortable, go right into the bag. All right, best of luck.